Highly rated and highly recommended by absolutely every K-drama fan I know, the revenge-fueled roller coaster ride series, The Glory, has officially wrapped up its last episode of Part 1 and it's leaving fans with a lot of questions. The drama, released on the 30th of December, was produced by Netflix and stars K-drama sweetheart Song Hye-Kyo. While Song Hye-Kyo is famous for her rom-com roles, most famously in Descendants of the Sun and Encounter, among many others, in The Glory, Song Hye-Kyo takes on a new persona, that of a woman bent on revenge at all costs. In the hit series, Song Hye-Kyo plays the role of Moon Dong-eun, who, after suffering literally torturous mental, physical and sexual abuse from her school peers, dedicates her life to enacting revenge on the privileged and elite bullies of her childhood, specifically the psychopathic and truly evil Park Yeonjin, who is expertly portrayed by actress Lim Ji-Yeon. In order to enact her complicated revenge plan and despite dropping out of high school, Dong-eun studies hard while working at a factory and thereby succeeds in becoming a primary school teacher, where she reinserts herself back into the lives of those who tortured her, in the form of Park Yeonjin's daughter's teacher. I think after 8 episodes was the perfect place for the writer to cut this drama. It not only feels like the middle of Dong-eun's own character arc, but depending on how Part 2 plays out, might signal the transition to a much darker turn for Dong-eun and her plan of revenge. So much happened in the 8th episode, it is hard to summarize everything. But some of the main events included Do-young, the husband of Park Yeonjin, going to meet with Choi Hae-jong to find out more about Dong-eun and her painful past by the bullies. Dong-eun being provoked by the horrible Jae-jun, and Dong-eun responding by arguing that the best way for Jae-jun to keep his daughter and distance himself from Yeonjin is to side with her. And finally, one of the most memorable moments of the last episode was Yeonjin breaking into Dong-eun's house and digging through her stuff, before being found by her husband. The last episode closes with Yeo-young visiting the morgue to see Seo-hee's body, however, once he is there, he finds the casket is empty. And a final ominous shot of Dong-eun playing Go Alone, which was a perfect shot to keep watchers yearning for more. The writers of The Glory definitely know what they are doing by revealing just enough information without revealing too much, so that it won't dissolve the tension. As a result, going into season 2, I still have so many questions about where this show is going to go. For example, I wonder if the revenge is eventually going to wear Dong-eun down and maybe make her cross some of her own personal moral lines and boundaries. What's more, I agonize about how Dong-eun gets a really satisfactory revenge on Yeonjin. Will she kill her, arrest her, or take her daughter away? Somehow all of these options don't seem quite right and the suspense of not knowing is keeping me hooked on this drama. Overall, I enjoyed the way that The Glory keeps you really engaged and interested the whole way through, and does not solve too many of the central questions in the first part of the series. With the climax of Dong-eun's revenge still coming in Part 2, I know I'm not the only fan counting down the days until March 10th. What are some of the questions that you want to be resolved in the second part of The Glory? How do you think Dong-eun is going to get her revenge? Do you think Park Yeonjin will be separated from her husband and daughter? Or Park Yeonjin's husband starts a relationship with Dong-eun? Please watch my video on the predictions for The Glory Season 2, where I discuss about some theories and predictions. Also, I would love to see your predictions below on the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Also, please hit the bell icon to turn on the notifications.